Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's session, the life transforming business session, where we are going to talk about health and wealth. So, this is a business opportunity where, when you take it with both hands and you are willing to learn and work for what you want, your life will never be the same in terms of your health and your finances. You can create uh, any a dream income that you have with our business opportunity. And as while you are working on your creating your dream income, you can also build in terms of your general wellness. Your overall health will also improve because we are in health and wellness industry. We specialize in health, beauty, weight management products. So that means while you are working on your business to build your financial resources, we will also be building your body as well. As you continue to grow financially, your health is also improving. I always tell people we are blessed and highly favored to be in such a business where you can work on both your health and wealth, because most businesses focuses on the finances part. You achieve your financial goals, but sometimes because of the too much demand of those businesses, the stresses that you go through, you end up sacrificing your health in the process of creating your financial wealth. By the time you achieve your financial wealth, you find that you lost your overall wellness. You lost your health in the process. Now you have money, but no health to enjoy your hard-earned money. That's the catch 22 situation that most people are facing in the line of businesses that they are in. In our business, while working on your financial goals, your health also improves, because your number one uh, lesson you'll be taught in our business is to use your products. Become a product of your own product. So let's get the ball rolling and see how can you work on your financial wealth while working on your overall health and wellness. So you saw me, I will just switch off my camera so that we can start moving much quicker without any disruptions. Because witnessing your own growth is a beautiful sight. Ladies and gentlemen, self development is a huge part of our business. So you are going to grow, not just in terms of your health and your financial wealth, but in also in terms of your overall mindset. You are going to develop a success mindset. You are going to develop a business mindset, and you're going to develop a success orientated mindset, and you are going to be part of community of positive minded people. So your life will never be the same, ladies and gentlemen. So Forever is an international business. Our company is Forever Living Products, operating in more than 140 countries around the world. As Forever Southern Africa, we are one team behind one dream, one behind one goal, and we are one forever. My name is Raymond Sokodi, married to Sentule Sokodi. We're blessed with 4 kids, uh, 3 girls and a boy. I worked as a financial consultant before Forever, and we joined because we wanted to make extra 3,000 rand. We're still full-time employed, both of us, but we needed some extra income to manage our lifestyle because our incomes was not enough. So we knew that if we can earn extra 3,000, our lives will be much better. So it took us only the first launch to achieve that financial goal. According to us, we thought it was going to take us some couple of months to actually achieve our extra income goal. They told us to arrange, organize our neighbors, our friends, our colleagues, our relatives to our house. The people that are used to visiting our house, which is our neighbors, our friends, our colleagues, and our relatives to our house. We did that after some reluctance of wasting even 3 weeks in the process because we were reading every paper that came in the stationery pack that came with our first stop, thinking we are going to participate. But when they came, they just, your job is just to introduce us, we'll do the rest. They did the entire presentation. We were shocked that we wasted 3 weeks reading each and every paper because we didn't know what a presentation was. So it was going to be our first experience of a presentation. They did a one-on-one and invited us to a big event. So when they told us to invite our neighbors, they didn't go into details in explaining. That is why there was that little confusion that we ended up wasting 3 weeks. And after that one, they didn't have to tell us to organize the second one. We organized the second one. Because now, in that session, the first session of our launch, we sold more than 3,000 worth of products. We realized, wow, this thing works. And we wanted to know what more can we achieve? Because now we have ticked our extra income goal. And in their presentation, they spoke a lot also about global travel, and that's one of our desires as well. So we wanted to know, how can we qualify this global travel thingy? They told us, just become managers, then you'll have access to work towards achieving these incentives, including the global travel one. We push with everything we have to make sure that we get to that manager level. We didn't know what we were doing. We just doing presentations left, right, and center, not knowing exactly. It was just ignorance on fire. After 4 months, we were managers. Yeah, with the matter of 4 months, we made that manager level. We started working towards qualifying for those incentives, global travel incentives. We started qualifying, and through the business, we've been all over the world. We touch all the continents of this world, of this planet, except Australia, because it was cancelled on 2022 because of lockdowns. Otherwise, we would have finished all the continents of the planet if we went to Australia in 2022. So today we are working on a bigger financial goals, creating multiple sources of income. This business allow you to create other sources. You can make money in this business that you can invest in other businesses. So your why is a must. That is why I was giving you the background. Our biggest why is our family, to give the best experience to our kids. So you need to have a why. As you take a look at this business opportunity session tonight and see if it is a fit for you, you need to connect to your why. What is it that you want to fix in your life? It can be financially, it can be your health, it can be sorting out your family situation that needs money. This business can help you achieve that. This is why our slogan is what matters most to you. We want to remind people every day, what is it that matters to them? Use this business as a vehicle to get there. It doesn't matter how big or small your why is. You can achieve it in our business. And as a result, we have introduced our children into the business. 2 of our daughters are supervisors in the business. So in this picture, we were celebrating at the Success Days, one big event where they recognize achievements of all business owners in Forever. So we were recognized for the Sorry Manager level and Forever to Drive level 1 achievements. We had those 2 achievements, which we celebrated with our business partners who happen to be our daughters. So this business can also become a family business. You can teach and train your children to do it as a side hustle. Our daughters are in tertiary, following different professions, but doing this business at their part-time side hustle. So that's the beauty about this business. It allows people to come full-time. It allows people to come part-time. So it depends on the time you have available in your hands. So as I said, it doesn't matter how big or small your why is, it is possible in a business. It can be money, it can be beautiful cars, it can be educating your kids, having beautiful homes around the world, or traveling the world, or just recognition. All of them are possible in a business as long as you are willing to learn and work for what you want. You'll be provided with training, coaching, and support. So, ladies and gentlemen, for things to change, you need to change your way of thinking. Your way of thinking shaped the life that you are living right now. So your past thoughts created the life that you are living now. To be able to achieve the kind of life that you want to achieve, that you are aspiring to, you need to change your way of thinking, to start thinking in a way that you can attract that life that you want. So, as I said in my starting slides, that self-development is a big part of our business. We work on your mindset more than we work on anything, because we know your success or failure is all in the mind. So if you can win it in the mind, you'll have it in your hands. So that is why we say change your thinking in order to change your life. So ladies and gentlemen, this company was founded in 1978 by the late gentleman called Rexmond. He's late now. The company is still headquartered in Scottsdale, Arizona, in the US, where it was founded. His son, the late Rexmond's son, Gregmond, is in charge. They are on this slide right now. The old man is the late Rex, and then the gentleman next to him is his son, Greg Mon, who is in charge of the company right now. This company owns aloe vera farms in Dominican Republic and Dallas, Texas, because the main ingredients of most of its products is the aloe vera plant, the species called Aloe barbadensis miller, which is the best of the best among the aloe plants. But we'll touch on that later. So, ladies and gentlemen, this company operates in more than 140 countries around the world, as I mentioned earlier. It remains debt-free and family-owned. It was founded in 1978. That means it's a 47-year-old company. It's been around changing lives for over 47 years globally. And on the African continent, it's been here for the past 30 years, since 1995, 15th of July, 1995, when it opened its doors in South Africa. So, ladies and gentlemen, in this world, make sure that you guard your peace of mind, because, ladies and gentlemen, peace of mind, it is everything. It determines the quality of life you'll have on this planet, the same way health is. So with our business, we show you how to achieve fulfillment by changing people's lives on a daily basis. Everything we do in our business is all about the people. We share the wonderful health, natural products that help people improve their health. You see people's health start to transform before your very eyes, financially and health-wise. And these are natural organic products that don't harm the body. A lot of people today are sick because of side effects of medications, the pharmaceutical industry's medication that they are taking for their health. The medication is helping, but unfortunately, because of their chemical nature, they have side effects. Here we are, in Forever Living Products, we have natural organic products that work naturally with the body without harming any part of the body. And ladies and gentlemen, when we achieve fulfillment, we are also helping people make money every day. Those that join our business, some of them will achieve incredible results in terms of their financial wellness. Some might even become millionaires. And you play part by introducing them in this business. Some will educate their kids in the best schools possible or available in the country, even outside the borders of the country. Some will actually provide the lifestyle of their dreams to their families. And you always know that you played a little part by introducing them into this business that enabled them to live the kind of lifestyle that they've achieved. That will give you fulfillment. Fulfillment will give you the real taste of happiness, which eludes even the super rich. You'll never enjoy true happiness until you are fulfilled. And you'll be using our products, your health will be improving. By the time you make money, you're more healthier you were than when you started the business. And as you help people make money, the more people you help making money in our business, you are going to be financially wealthy yourself too. That's the beauty about our business. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is one incredible business that will change your life holistically, help you achieve happiness, health, and wealth. And to me, if you achieve all the three, you have created your heaven on earth. What more can you ask from God if you are happy, truly happy because you are fulfilled, and you are physically healthy, mentally healthy as well, and you are financially wealthy as well? If you have all the three, ladies and gentlemen, you just manage to create your own heaven on earth. And the late Rex told us and showed us that it is possible to create your heaven on earth. The current management of Forever Living Product is Greg Mon as the CEO, is the son to the founder. Edin O'Hare is our president responsible for running this company. Garen Brainholt is the gentleman that is responsible for sales and technology, our executive vice president of sales and technology. Jean Baptiste Amicia is our vice president for the African operation. He's the one in charge for the African continent. He's from the Cote d'Ivoire in Ivory Coast. So, ladies and gentlemen, here locally in the southern parts of African continent, the lady in charge is Mama Dia Oni Mudumela, as country sales manager for South Africa, Namibia, Swaziland, Lesotho, Botswana, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, and Angola. So what do we do in this business? Number one, we use the product. Number two, we share the product. Because if you use the products and you experience the true benefits of the product, you'll be able to explain to someone, you'll be able to share your product testimony with someone who will definitely want to try for themselves. And when they try it and achieve their results, they'll want more. They'll come back for more and they will tell others. That's how you create the customer base. You start making money in profit. If you can create a customer base of between 20 and 30 regular customers, your life will never be the same. That is why using the product is a critical point of really getting to know your business, getting to understand how your products work, and help you build this business successfully by creating a customer base and also building a team. You will introduce some of the users of your products who are enjoying the benefits of the products, who are now also getting their own customer base, because people want to know, what are you using? Because here is your skin improving. What are you using? We see your energy level improving. We see now you have a glowing, beautiful skin and high energy levels. The trouble, the usual health challenges that you used to struggle with, you no longer show any symptoms or seem to be struggling with those kind of things. What is it that you are using? Definitely, they will also want to use what this person is using. And that way, that's where they will realize that if you tell them that, you can join this business and also earn the kind of profits that I'm earning, it will be easier for them to sign up as your downlines and become part of your team, and you provide them training, coaching, and support. Then you have now achieved all the three. You are using the products, improving your own health, selling the products, making money, and introducing people, building team, starting to earn team leadership bonuses. That's how you create your income forever. But we'll go into details in terms of how really you make money in this business. When it comes to health, ladies and gentlemen, your health is everything. Without it, you have nothing. So it's supposed to be your number one wealth. Invest in your health more than anything else, because it determines the quality of life you will have on this planet. Money does not. I know super rich people materially. They have all the money you can think of, but they don't have health to enjoy that health, hard and success they've achieved. So when it comes to health, ladies and gentlemen, your number one enemy is your food. And number two is the actual lifestyle, the overall lifestyle, which also will include the kind of diet that you eat. So this, what you see on the screen, it might be convenient, it might be delicious, it might be even cheaper. And it's the common lifestyle that we live today, because these kind of foods are easily accessible and much cheaper than most natural organic foods. But unfortunately, though they're delicious, though they look good, though they taste good, and even convenient, easy to get, unfortunately, they are harmful to our body. They lead to a toxic colon. They turn into that mud because they grind the food, that kind of the processed food are grinded into powder and baked into something else that we eat. And they add a lot of stuff in that process, preservatives for shelf life so that it can stay longer in the shelves, and coloring so that they can be attractive to the eye. Spices, chemical-based spices, that so that they can have good taste. And also the packaging also introduces more chemicals. The chemicals used in the process of the packaging that is used will end up adding more toxins to the food itself, because the food will be contained in that toxin fume container that was produced using toxic material, especially plastic. Plastic is very, very, very toxic. And most of our food comes in plastic packages. So that is why you see a lot of people struggle with health issues. So we were supposed to eat a healthy, natural, organic diet. But how many people can claim to be eating that? Even the farmers today, they're introducing more chemicals in growing their food in order to increase their yield and also to fast track the process of growing the food. That is why our superior natural products come into act to mitigate all those issues I just mentioned, because there's no more guarantee of eating healthy natural diets these days. So Forever Living Products has come up with a range of products in the form of alu drinks, nutritional supplement, personal care, skin care, weight management, and bee products. It's a huge range, and they're high in terms of their demand in the market. So they were tested, also approved by international bodies like the International Allergy Science Council. That seal belonged to the International Allergy Science Council. The following one, this proves that the product was tested and approved by the Jewish community as kosher. Our products are consumed by the Jewish community. Rabbits, a symbol of cruelty-free to the animals. Our products are not tested on animals. And again, the M is a symbol for the Islamic community. Our products were tested and approved as halal by the Islamic community, so they are consumed by the Islamic community internationally. And also, Forever is registered with Direct Selling DSA, which is Direct Selling Association. So it's a registered company, it's not a fly-by-night company. And our aloe vera products were approved by the USDA as organic. The kind of aloe vera that is used for our product is 100% organic. So you are blessed and highly favored. I always tell our team that we are eating healthy, natural, organic products that were approved by many, many individual organizations which are independent of each other. They all tested and approved and gave us their stamp of approval to say these products are safe for our communities to consume. So we are that privileged few, those that are already using this kind of product. Many people every day, they are diagnosed with different health challenges that emanate from whatever treatment they were taking towards addressing a health issue in their body. They were trying to solve a health issue, ending up adding another health issue. So sad kind of situation, but there's nothing we can do. We can only educate people about our products and showing them that there are alternatives out there without the side effects that you are now experiencing right now with the kind of treatment you are taking. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not discouraging people from using the pharmaceutical industry products. They are very helpful. They play their role, but please introduce some products like our aloe vera gel as part of supplementation, Because if you take this kind of a product, for example, it's very high in antioxidant properties. That means it aids the body to start cleaning itself. Aloe vera or aloe vera gel's juice that is made from this Aloe barbadensis miller, which contains over 200 active compounds, 75 nutrients, 20 minerals, 18 amino acids, and 12 vitamins naturally. Very, very high in antioxidant properties, which means it aids the body with those antioxidant properties that allows the body to start cleaning itself. Every tissue and cell in the body produces toxins as it does its normal processes. And it uses a lot of nutrients and oxygen as it receives the oxygen through the blood. If the blood is contaminated by toxins, those cells will end up receiving some of the toxins as it's trying to absorb the nutrients from the blood, because the blood is also filled with a lot of toxins that come from your gut, where the blood collected the nutrients, that comes from your lungs, from toxic air that you inhale because of the fumes around you from cars, and also emissions from factories. So, ladies and gentlemen, this kind of a product is a must. It's not a matter of choice. As soon as you understand the health challenges that you are facing every day, as you breathe, as you drink that water, which is cleaned using chlorine and adding chemicals like your fluoride. You can just Google the dangers of fluoride and see how dangerous fluoride is. Natural fluoride is good, yes, for your health. It's very good for your teeth. Natural spring water contains natural fluoride. But the ones that come with our tap water is not natural. They've added it. And because our water is recycled, the same water that you flush from your toilet will come back in your sink in the kitchen after being cleaned. They're using chemicals in that process. So because there is a recycling process of water, we end up drinking water filled of toxins. The South African water now, when they test it, they're now showing that there's a high level of medication that is part of the drinking water that people are drinking. Go and Google search that statement that I just made, that our water, they discovered that it also showing traces of a lot of medication in it. That means the cleaning process. A lot of people are taking a lot of medication, urinating, or else doing whatever in the toilet, flushing. The cleaning process is not able to remove all that medication that was in the water that was flushed. So some of those medication now come into, you drink medication as you drink your water. So that is why you see so many health challenges. You need a product like this that will help to clean your blood by detoxifying your liver, detoxifying your kidneys, detoxifying your spleen. The three organs are the filters in the body. They help to clean your blood, spleen, kidneys, and the liver. So if you don't take anything with antioxidant, they remove the toxins and contain the toxins. You need to be taking something that allow your body to get rid of the toxins. So then they will be purified and then become clean, so be able to filter the blood and keep your blood clean and healthy. If you have healthy blood, which is clean, you are likely to have healthy cells, because it's cells that uses a lot of nutrients that come from that blood. Your brain will also be clean and be able to function, do its activities best, because it's receiving a lot of nutrients and oxygen from the blood. So your brain cells are not going to be contaminated by huge amount of chemicals that come from the blood as it tries to absorb the nutrients from the blood. So you need this kind of a product. Aloe is known to be a blood vessel dilator, which can help improve blood flow. Aloe, as it detoxes your internal organs, purifies your blood, and help with also detoxifying your pancreas, which will produce insulin. A lot of people's pancreas is filled with cholesterol that fatty tissue that build up in your blood vessels, leading to high blood pressure. It does fill up in your pancreas and lead to diabetes as well, because your body can't produce insufficient insulin anymore. So by taking a product like this that help the body to remove toxins, your pancreas will start removing some of the cholesterol, which will allow the pancreas to produce insulin, and the insulin will stabilize your blood sugar levels, which is the glucose in the body. Because each time you eat, the body will convert the carbohydrate, the fats, and the proteins into glucose, which is it is sugar that needs to be converted from glucose into usable energy by the insulin, which is produced by your pancreas. So by taking a product like this that take care of your pancreas, you can see some improvements in terms of your blood sugar levels. You can see some improvements in terms of your blood pressure levels. You can see some improvement in terms of your skin texture, because as you receive enough oxygenated blood and nutrients on your skin will be able to renew itself. People who drink aloe on a daily basis, look at their skin, it's beautiful and glowing. It's radiant and glowing. Why? It's because it's able to renew itself. And more people who take aloe on a daily basis, they don't normally have pimples on their skin. Why? They don't have too many toxins in their blood. So their skin cells are receiving pure blood, only receiving nutrients and oxygen that it needs. So it does not have toxins to deal with. Pimples, the result of toxins that the skin is trying to get rid of using the pores. When the pores on your skin are blocked, it leads to pimples. So taking a product like this, if your energy levels, you struggle with energy levels, you'll see improved energy level. Why? It's when it removes the toxins in terms of chemicals in your system. The lesser the chemicals are in your system, and the more nutrients you receive, the more oxygen you have in your blood, the more energy levels you will have, the more improved focus and memory you will experience, because your brain will also receive a lot of oxygen in terms of, because of the improved blood flow. You're getting enough oxygen and nutrients into your brain, which helps with focus and memory and concentration as well. You see, one product, you can see how many areas of the body this one product have touched. Your energy level. I haven't mentioned your digestive health. The number one known health benefit of aloe vera juice is activating the digestive enzymes in your gut, improving blood flow and food absorption. That's the number one label you'll get from any aloe juice, that it improves your gut health by improving your digestive health and food absorption. Look at that. So you can now have touched your overall body from just one product. Aloe can detox your liver, which also can detox your bladder, your kidneys. It's linked to your bladder. They work the same. The kidneys filters and pass all the toxins into your bladder, and then the bladder will, through the urine, will help you get rid of those toxins. Ladies, aloe can help you with your womb issues as well, especially when you take this one, aloe berry nectar with added cranberries, and can also help with men in terms of their male sexual organs. It helps with female reproductive organs, can help with male reproductive organs in terms of protecting the prostate gland, balancing the hormones, and also helping the body to detox and also protect against testicular cancer. With that, with ladies as well, they're struggling with abnormal period pains, because it balances your hormones. It will improve your periods. You might start experiencing periods without any pains if you take aloe berry nectar on regular basis. Those that want to start families, ladies with blocked tubes, this can be your big friend. Those that are struggling with discharges, make this one a big friend as a supplement, because it helps your body to get rid of discharges. So when it comes to your lungs, your kidneys, your liver, any internal organ related berry nectars they go to. When it comes to your bones, joints, and your muscles, forever freedom. So sports professional, anyone who suffered maybe an accident in the past, got injured, they healed, but when it's cold or the weather changes, they feel pains, this must be your friend. Sports professionals who struggling with maybe sports injuries, this must be your friend. Elderly people who struggle with muscle and joints and bones, this must be your friend. So ladies and gentlemen, when you come to struggling with your sleep, aloe blossom tea must be your friend. It helps with insomnia. It helps to calm you down. It helps with stress, anxiety, and those that are showing symptoms of depression. Take this. It gives you this. It has this tension relieving properties. It relaxes your body. That is why you are able to sleep like a baby when you take this one. That is why those that are struggling with stress, or you work hard, you end up struggling with your sleep, make this tea your friend and can help to get rid of excess water in the body. Ladies who are struggling with discharges or who want to lose weight, sometimes you have too much water or your body retains a lot of water. Take that, will help the body to start getting rid of the unnecessary water in the system. When it comes to your gums and your teeth, use our Forever Bright Tooth Gel, 100% aloe with propolis, no fluoride whatsoever. Natural organic aloe vera with antibiotic from the beehive. Amazing. You'll have amazing healthy gums. And if you struggle with the bleeding of gums, you might see that experience stopping within maybe 2 or 3 weeks of starting using this. Those struggling with toothaches, go for that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 areas of income: retail income, team leadership income, business developer income. You can decide where you want to make money. We advise go for all the 3 of them. We'll show you how you achieve all the 3. How do you get started? Buy your starter journey combo at 7,110 rand. You in the box, you'll get these products on the picture: 2 aloe vera gels, 2 aloe berry nectars, 3 heat lotions, 3 avocado soap, 2 Forever Kids, 2 Arctic Seas, 2 Forever Bright Tooth Gels, 3 aloe jelly tubes, 3 Forever Shields, and 3 Forever Aloe Lips. So, ladies and gentlemen, those are top 10 selling products. So you're not going to struggle for customers. Our #1 selling products, the top 10. So, and we will be there providing you training, coaching, and support, and we'll provide you with notes that explain the benefits of each and every product. And by buying that box, you were given 5% discount. You are going to make your money back. If you decide to sell all these products, you are going to make your 7,110 rand back plus profit. But what is good about it, from there going forward, when you go now to stock as a full member, you now qualify for 30% discount. That means you're now starting to earn 30% profit. Just imagine that, 30% profit, ladies and gentlemen. That is why you see these beautiful smiles. This box has transformed our lives. This box has given us the life of our dreams. Today, my wife and I enjoy time freedom. The couple we are with on this slide, our business colleagues, Umonde and the wife, Mamu Umanto, Bagangema, Laba, couple Yagamangema, Semester and Mrs. Ngema, our business partners. They're also doing this business full time, just like us. They are enjoying time freedom, something that even people who make a lot of money, they struggle with. Some people, when the more the money they make, the lesser the time they have, because they are at work all the time, earning those big bucks. Here we are, if forever, at some point, you'll start enjoying time freedom. You are making more money, but also having more time to spend with your family. And you are in charge of your time. Your schedule is your responsibility. That means you can schedule things around the family activities. and you can make your family activities part of your business activities. It's really fun to do this business. Some of the things I say, you might not understand now. You'll only get it when you join us, start doing it. Because we didn't get some of the things that we understand now, that we are enjoying now. When we first joined, we really didn't understand everything. We joined because we wanted to make money, but only to find there is a lot more that we will achieve, we actually achieved so far and enjoying right now. And people have seen the business. The business is exploding. The business is trending on all social media platforms. People are joining like nobody's business. Here with leadership, Tembeka, one of our business partners, with his downline leader in his team, in her team, which is Mr. Sangoni. He's an assistant manager in the business. She's a manager in the business. Look at them, how many combos. These are some of the people who just joined at the same time under their team. We were there just celebrating that they are transforming lives. People have seen the light. People are joining the business. Walala wasala. So don't waste any time. Get a form from this person that invited you here. Ask for the link to register yourself right now. You are going to use the product as soon as you get your box. Now you have those products. You can retail the products for profit and recruit and build a team and start earning team leadership bonuses. We have internal global currency we use in Forever, which is based on the products that we have in the business. So each product is allocated case credit value. That's how the business is weighed to see if you achieved A, B, C, or C, A, B, or C. So ladies and gentlemen, our business is standardized by allocating case credit value for each and every product, because in terms of the company operates in 140 countries. So a company that is that big in so many countries, which uses different currencies, financial currencies, which have different values. So the currencies are different in terms of value. So to standardize and make sure that there's one scale for weighing the business all over the world, regardless of the strength of the muscle or the strength of the currency that you are using, they came up with this case credit value, which they allocated for product that can be the same all over the world, regardless of whether you buy the aloe vera gel with $15 in the US and buy it for $350 in South Africa. That should be the same, 0.102 cc. So they will just consider the case credits, not the value of money, to determine whether you qualify for promotion or qualifying for an incentive. So ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to the profits, let's give you this example. You buy and sell one aloe vera gel, that yellow bottle I spoke a lot about, you make 168 Rand profit. That means if you can sell 2 of those bottles, you just earned yourself 336 Rand profit. By selling 2 bottles 5 days a week, you have earned 1,684 Rand profit. So if you work 5 days a week, for the full month, you earned yourself 6,736 Rand profit. Ladies and gentlemen, that can make a huge difference for many people. As an extra income, still full-time employed. And if you introduce someone with the same Start Your Journey combo, they pay you 1,623 Rand within 10 days of signing that person. You are still going to pay you 5% boost bonus on the 15th of the following month. That means with this little exercise, you can earn extra 9,662. Ladies and gentlemen, I can safely tell you there are a lot of people who don't make that per month, especially in retail industry. There are a lot of people who are taking home less than 10,000 Rand every month. Some even less than 6,000 Rand, working for the full month. You can achieve this part-time. Even if you don't want the money, you can use the money to invest. Why don't go out, get a property of a 1 million Rand, a townhouse that you can rent out, receive rentals while topping up the rentals with your extra 9,662 rand to pay towards that bond of R1,000,000, which is around 10,000 rand per month. You'll be paying 15 to 16,000 every month, meaning you might even pay it in 7 years or less instead of 20 years. And you have an extra source of income for yourself because you didn't need the 9,662, but you were earning it. And it's helping you now to create multiple sources of income. That can be one use of the money if you don't need it. But for majority of people, they really needed that. They need that as an extra income to supplement their income, because I was one of those that needed only 3,000 rand extra income because while I was still full-time employed, having a full-time income. Ladies and gentlemen, that box made you an assistant supervisor, full member in the business. You are now enjoying 30% profits as you buy and sell your products. You just need to accumulate 10 CCs in 1 month. By introducing 4 new people in the same month that you joined, you'll close that month with 10 case credits, which will give you promotion to supervisor level. The benefit will be 38% profit. Your profit will grow from 30% to 38%. Moving from 30 to 38%. Recruiting bonus is still the same 1,623, which is 25% of the 7,110. And you're still going to earn additional 8% for introducing that one person. While they pay you 3% when they sell product to your assistant supervisor level team members. Ladies and gentlemen, you start seeing some serious money when you get to supervisor. If you are doing this business right, you should be seeing above 10 grand in terms of your monthly bonuses if you are doing at least 25 CCs every month. 25 to 30 CCs might give you more than 10,000 rand extra as your monthly bonuses. Performance-based though. It's not guaranteed that your supervisor are making more than 10,000. Yes, when you generated the CCs. By achieving 60 case credits over 2 months, you can just develop 6 supervisors. You'll be assistant manager. You'll earn 43%. Your profits goes up to 43%. Ladies and gentlemen, each level you achieve, you cannot be demoted back to the previous level. It's permanent. If you achieve it, it's permanent. Unless you quit or stay 7 years without buying anything, the system will delete you, because after 7 years, it means either you have passed away or you are not coming back to the business. The position is permanent when you achieve it. By achieving 120 points in 2 months or 150 in 2 months, you'll be a manager. Ladies and gentlemen, when you join a business, aim for manager level. That's where the money is in this business, manager level. They earn 48% profit, managers. That is why they even give you 2 options of making that manager level. The option number 1, 120 CCs. Option number 2, if you fail to achieve 120 CCs over 2 months, they say carry on, try to get to 150 within 4 months. If you achieve that, you're still going to become a manager. Enjoy 48% profit. Remember, you started making that aloe vera gel, you were making around 168 rand as assistant manager. By the time you get to manager, now I'm earning 240 rand per profit per bottle that you sell as a manager. Look at that kind of money. Yes, the recruiting bonus is still the same, 1,623, but on the 15th of the following month, you are not making anything less than 18% for that one person that you have introduced, where they've already paid you 1,600. But they will still pay you 5% from assistant manager groups, 10% supervisor group, 13% from assistant supervisor group. So ladies and gentlemen, if you just average only 60 case credits, you can start seeing over 40,000 rand into your account every month. If your average CCs per month is 40 CCs and above, you'll make 40,000 and above. You can become an eagle manager after achieving the manager level. which means you can earn extra 30% above the average managers who earn around 40,000. By just achieving that Eagle Manager incentive, you can become senior. How do you get to senior? By helping people who join the business to also achieve the manager level, ladies and gentlemen. If you help some of your downlines to achieve the manager level, you must know that forever, with anyone that joined directly under you, you earn extra 6%. They pay you 6% bonus with every first generation manager you have developed. If that first generation manager is averaging 60 case credits like you, that can amount to around 18 to 19,000 rand. Imagine that. Over and above what you make as a manager, there's extra 17,000 with every first generation manager who's achieving 60 case credits. If you work with that first generation manager to also develop their own manager, you will have your second generation manager where they pay you extra 9,000 rand, which is 3% of the 60 case credits. Third generation manager, you are going to be paid 2%, which if it's 60 case credit, that can amount around 6,000 rand. You add everything together, you have just earned extra 35,000 rand into your pocket for developing managers in one line like that. You can create another line, same line. As soon as you have two first generation managers, you become a senior manager. As a senior manager, that means you can earn those extra 35,000 times two if all your managers are averaging 60 case credits, let's say, gentlemen. That is why in this business you can make more money than the person that recruited you, because they can produce you only as a manager, only to find that you come in and produce 5 managers quicker than the one that produced you. You will become a soaring manager while they are still at manager level. You will be earning those 35,000 if all your managers up to third generations are doing 60 case credit. That is why you see soarings who are doing the business right with all their managers averaging 60 case credit can see in the region of 1.8 million per annum. So if you still doubt that there's money to be made in forever, become a sapphire. 9 of those lines. Become a diamond sapphire. 17 of those lines. Imagine 35,000 times 17. How much is that? 25 of those 35,000 times 25. How much is that? You are a diamond when you produce 25 directly sponsored managers. Ladies and gentlemen, in terms of money, there's no ceiling. It's all up to you and your willingness to put an effort in your business. There's more when you become a manager. All these incentives I'm talking about right now can only be achieved by managers. You can qualify for Forever to Drive, where they pay for your car. Or you can invest the money and utilize the money for other investments. Level 1, they pay you extra 7,000 every month for 3 years for qualifying level 1. If you qualify level 2, they'll pay you extra 10,500 over and above whatever you are earning as a manager. They put extra 10,500. Level 3, they pay you extra 14,000 every month, 14,000 every month for 3 years. That is why you see people driving this kind of machines in Forever. They are utilizing that Forever to Drive money towards paying for these cars, enjoying their dream cars for free through their hard work. But there are those that are not buying cars. They are utilizing the money to invest in other assets. Like the Machete family, they were investing their money, saving it into lump sums and buying land. they own 2 farms. This one farm that you see us smiling at with beautiful crops behind us, it is in Boksburg. It's supplying Boxer supermarkets around Boksburg and also the City Deep Market. So if you are in Gauteng eating your vegetables coming from our big 3 supermarkets, which is Checkers, Spar, and Pick and Pay, some of your vegetables might be coming from this farm because they buy at the City Deep Market in around Gauteng, around the Joburg area. Most of their veggies they buy from the City Deep Market. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is us. About 2 weeks ago, we visited the Boksburg farm again. So, this is the lifestyle that forever can allow you. Mr. Machete has got 2 farms now. He's a farmer. He's also in transport. He's got 6 buses. He's also in real estate. He's got the shopping complex in Vosloorus and also 11 other properties that most of them he rent out. So he's receiving rental income as well. So you can create multiple sources of income from your earnings in this business. Mom Rosalyn Klapu, she has built herself a 25-room guest house. Another extra source of income. She's a sapphire manager in the business. Still earning her sapphire manager bonuses as a forever business owner, but she already added another source of income in the form of 25-room guest house, which offers many services, conference services, they have massages, they are providing accommodation, they are providing also catering. So they feed you when you are there. They can provide you with conference facilities. They can massage you, and you can go there as teams and groups. Ladies and gentlemen, she's making a lot of money from that business, while she's still building her business, forever business. That is why she's been able to afford, through her forever to drive. Now she's buying beautiful machines and spoiling her family with beautiful cars. Ladies and gentlemen, this one blesses me. Young ladies who are transforming their lives through this business, driving their dream cars, who just mostly doing their business on social media because they realized when COVID came, when COVID hit and there were lockdowns, we were forced to do the business online. That's when this generation, the Gen Zs, saw us trying to do forever online. That's when they realized, oh, it is possible to do this business online. They join in numbers because their life is on social media. They're now teaching us how to do this business on social media, and they've exploded our business with their knowledge of social media, and they're living the life of their dreams. So, ladies and gentlemen, even young people are doing this business, not just old people. Some of these ones on this slide are still at varsity studying while earning. Some averaging about 30, 40,000 rand while studying, funding their own tuitions and accommodation and funding their own lifestyle while studying because they're doing the business online. Ladies and gentlemen, what can be your excuse even when young people are exploding and achieving their dreams and goals? There's more. Chairman's bonus. Ladies and gentlemen, this one I'm just showing you as an example of those that think that forever is a push-push scheme. This is performance-based. It's not given that will achieve chairman's bonus. It's through your hard work and effort that will achieve this kind of figures. This is Margaret Nong with a 1.1 million rand check with her husband, Uchentate Jack. 1.1 million. But I want to show you something. A couple that joined under them, look at their check and compare. They've achieved 1.1 million rand chairman's bonus check. They're downlines. People who joined under them, they've achieved 9.2 million rand check. Those that think it's a push-push, how can it be push-push when someone who's below, who joined under someone, is making more money than their sponsor? You can join this business and earn more money than people who taught you this business because it's performance-based. You are rewarded for what you do in the business, not when did you join the business, who did you join under. No, what are you doing? How many lives are you touching on daily basis? Those that touches many lives daily, they end up making more money in the business. There are many more benefits like global travel. You can travel the world for free, ladies and gentlemen, if you're hardworking. We have 2 international trips that we have as form of incentives. Global Rally, one big event is hosted every year in a country called Global Rally. This year, 2025, it was in Paris, France. All qualifiers are taken there for free. All expenses paid. Next year, it is going to be Dubai. They pay for 2 people, not one. You and a partner of your choice. They don't choose for you. You take any person of your choice with you. They'll pay for that person. They pay for both your flights, your hotels, your food, your entertainment, and even give you extra cash in hand as spending money. These are our pictures, my wife and I, in Dubai. 2017 Global Rally was in Dubai. We were there with my wife, with many other qualifiers from all over the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoy global travel, you love this incentive. That is why that will be your reason for joining forever, just to travel the world for free with a partner of your choice while making money. And you can use this to also expand your business, build an international business, and get to experience life the fullest. We have the second international trip in the form of Eagle Manager Retreat incentive. When you qualify for this one, the trip will be around September, October. This year it was Phuket, Thailand. Next year we are hosting in South Africa. So everyone, all the qualifiers will be flown into South Africa to come and enjoy our beautiful Sun City Resort in Rustenburg. So don't miss this one. If you are a South African, get to manager. Those that managers do everything that you can to make sure that you qualify for Eagle Manager Retreat. Don't miss out. The whole world will be here in South Africa. You want to rub shoulders with the who's, the top of the cream in the forever world. They will be here. They will be sharing their success stories. They will be sharing their strategies that got them to those levels, so that you can also go and apply in your business and grow your business and explode your business and get to achieve your dreams and goals. Some of few examples of our global travel around the world. One of our trips, this one we're coming from Dubai. It was OR Tambo Airport. That one is my wife somewhere in Mombasa, in Kenya. This one we took pictures in different airports around the world. You can see us there. It was in Changi Airport, in Singapore, top left. And then here it was Dubai, top middle, top right. That was in Madrid, Spain. And middle right, Heathrow, London in England. Middle center in Athens in Greece. Middle left in Frankfurt in Germany. Bottom left, Kigali, Rwanda. Bottom middle, that's Atlanta, Georgia in the USA. Bottom right in Cancun, Mexico. So we have traveled the world. Locally in Durban, locally in Drakensberg. You know, there are beautiful places in South Africa. Join your forever business and do it right. This is the lifestyle you will enjoy. Somewhere in Nice in France, Kigali in Rwanda, the group that we're traveling with when we were in Germany, we travel in groups. It's so enjoyable. You know, you can see how happy everyone is. All expenses paid, each one with a partner. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to enjoy life to the fullest, you join this business and you do it right. This is my wife and I in Rome, in Italy. That's us in Phoenix, Arizona, at the Western Resort, USA. You are booked at 5-star. Always you'll be accommodated 5-star around the world. The first time we went to America, it was California. in Lake Tahoe. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been to Atlanta 3 times already. We've been to Atlanta more than 3 times. This was California, flying to Dallas, Texas. That was Texas, airport, flying to London. So we have traveled. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the business opportunity that we're invited to come and take a look. This is the business that has transformed our lives, and we believe it will definitely transform your life. Contact the person that invited you here. Don't waste any time anymore. Sign up and get started transforming your life. We will be part of your process by providing you training, coaching, and support. We will be working with you, helping you grow in your business and helping you learn the skills that will help you become one of the top leaders that achieve incredible things in our business. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us tonight. And I believe your life will never be the same if you can take this business with both your hands and run with it. And we'll be working every step of the way with you, helping you achieve your dreams and goals. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening.